it goes, and the tip goes to the Purples. And bringing it across the timeline is Harmon. Works to the left side, gives it into Taylor. Taylor right at the top of the circle. Turns, spins, almost loses it. Gives it back out to Harmon. Harmon will dribble, goes in the middle, passes it down in the corner to Buser. Underneath, turns, spins, shots by Taylor from the side, in and out, and no good. A rebound by Lovin.
Good defense by the Wildcats.
Bring it to length of the floor. All the charging foul, and that guy was moving all the way.
Hey, I've got to be honest. That was, I hate to start this out. That's the worst call I've seen this year.
Well, it's the worst call I've seen in the tournament. The guy was moving side to side.
He was going backwards. Terrible call.
Yep. All right. Out front is Taylor. He's got it. Passes on the left side to Buser. Gives it back out front. A shot up. No good. Rebound. High in the air. Shots up. Partially blocked. Lovin brings it down, and a foul called on Bowling Green. That will be on Karen Jones. At the length of the floor.
I'm glad we played through that again.
Yeah. That's what I thought, but evidently not. Not so far anyway. All right, Radcliffe to Utsi on the left side. Drives, gives it to Thomas down in the corner.
We've got
to Lovin, steps back, puts a jump shot up, in and out, and no good. Rebound taken by the Purples.
When Wilson guards Tatum, we've got to take him into the post.
All the way down, shots up and good by D'Angelo Wilson.
Too easy. Wildcats got to cut off penetration.
First basket of the game comes at the 6:20 mark. Purples up 2-0. Dokes with it. Drives to the circle to Thomas down the corner. Utsi gives it to Radcliffe. Trey back out to Utsi. Back to Dokes. Top of the circle. No good. Rebound taken by Taylor. Taylor brings it to length of the floor. Stops behind the 3 line. Now drives in. Passes underneath and gets fouled from the back. Foul called on Utsi. His first. Going to the free throw line will be Jones. Free throws up, no good. Yeah, could have. No good. Still 2-0, 5:57 left here in the first quarter. Second free throw's good. 3-0 Purples. Radcliffe with it. He'll bring it across the timeline as Harmon picks him up out front. They give it to Lovin and to Utsi. Looks inside and up there. Gives it to Dokes. Dokes back out to Thomas. Three-pointer up good. Dakota Thomas with the 3 ties it up. Drive, gives it on the right to Wilson. Wilson back out front to Taylor. Taylor to Buser. Buser gives it. He drives, goes down the middle, stops, lays it up good.
I think we've got to back off Harmon. When you get up on him close, he's hard.
Thomas drives, gives it out to Utsi. He fires the 3 up, no good. Rebound taken by Harmon. Harmon all the way down. Stops behind the 3 line, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Taylor. He puts it up left-handed, good. His first basket, 7-3. 4-point lead for the Purples. We've played to the 4:30 mark. Radcliffe out front. Got Harmon on him, gives it to Lovin. Taven looks, turns, spins, puts a shot up, rolls in.
If they're going to put Wilson on him, we need to take Taven in the post just like that every trip. He's too small to guard Taven in the post.
That's exactly right. They're hoping to get some fouls drawn like they did the first time. All right. Taylor with it. Oh, that's a push-off and no call. You hear the Franklin fans behind us not very happy. Drives down the middle, throws it up, no good. Rebound by Lovin. Wildcats on the run, got Dokes on the right side. All the way down and has it knocked out of bounds. It'll go.
You know, I've seen it. I don't know if it's because the referee, young man gets grabbed and held more than anybody. That trip there.
Exactly right.
Could have been a foul, him going to the hole.
All right. Into the lineup is Payne for the Wildcats along with near the timeline. Gives it to no good. Rebound taken by the Purples. Thomas. Purples with. They pass it to Taylor, and he gives it out to Wilson. Wilson goes. Shot up, it's good by Jones. 4-point lead again by the Purples.
Taven's got 2 fouls, so in order to stop that, we're going to start fronting the post in there. He's got 1 foul, so we're going to start fronting the post. But they're going to keep going to Jones. And
Taylor drives, gives it to Dokes. And back out front now to Payne. Dalen picks it up, gives it. Got bumped, no call as Jones brings it across the line, gives it to Taylor, top. Roby will stand out to pass it in to Radcliffe. Lovin talking to Coach D on the sidelines there, and now he goes down on that end of the floor where the ball is. Radcliffe passes it to Lovin. Taven backs out, stops, puts a jump shot up, no good. Rebound by Roby to Dokes. Dokes back to Lovin. Right wing, fakes, drives, puts it up, good! And a foul.
That was a great move by Taven. He went, did a head fake on the shot. And lays it up.
7, Wildcats trailing here, and Lovin goes to the free throw line. Ragland checks back into the game, or checks into the game, give Dokes a rest. Payne and Radcliffe and Lovin and Roby and Ragland on the floor for the Wildcats right now at the 2:17 mark of the first quarter. Taven, free throw up, and around and round it goes and drops through. 9-8. Purples with a 1-point lead. Harmon brings it across the line, works to the right side. Tries to move. My goodness.
Got to let that go. I don't think Mr. Baldwin called that again if he could. I think after he blew the whistle, it was too late to change the call.
9-8, Purples with the lead and an offensive foul called. Who did he call that on? Called that on Trey Jones, who checked in the ball game, missed that. 9-8, minute 53 left in the first quarter. Wildcats could take. Ragland drives right around everybody, gives it to Payne. He drives in, has it knocked loose from the back, down the floor, all the way down. Wilson and in. Out on the slip. Moving, gives it back to Ragland. Ragland backs it out. Looked at the three, didn't take it. Back to Lovin. Back to Ragland. Open for a three. No good. Rebound taken by Payne. Puts it up. Shot blocked. Out of bounds. Tipped it back into Lovin, and he could lay it back in, but
Referee says that's one time we wish they wouldn't have called out of bounds because we'd have had a layup.
That's right. Bass into the ball game now, and Taven will take a break at the minute 14 mark. And deep it comes into Radcliffe. Trey with it, backs it back near the timeline, and Harmon's backed off of him. Turn, spin. Points off of that too. Radcliffe with it, gives it over to Payne. Payne still moving, gives it to Bass.
Cat's going to hold it for the last shot, which will be a smart.
To Ragland, back to Roby. 30 seconds. Roby still bouncing the ball at the 15-second mark. Calls Radcliffe out front to set a screen. Roby drives, puts it up, shot blocked, and knocked out of bounds, and it goes to Wildcats with 3 seconds left. Try to steal a basket here. And Coach DG all upset because he took a couple of his starters out, and they double teaming Lovin into Dokes. Back to Lovin, puts the shot up, no good. The quarter comes to a close. The Purple 13 and the Wildcats 8. We'll be right back. You're listening to Wildcat Country Sports. For the ball game. To Lovin, Taven out front. And they've got Jones on him now. Utsi passes into Lovin, turns, spins, puts the shot up, got fouled, no call. They're not going to call that on him. They had him all over the arm. Wilson fires up. Good, Lovin.
With them with that and not call it on either end.
Yeah, but that so far it hadn't happened. Thank you. Today. Roby across the timeline. Dokes takes a dribble, gets a screen, gives it to Roby. Josiah to you. Block and taken. To 8 We'll be right back. You're listening to Wildcat Country Sports. Be a little better with our ball handling, and Loving will bring it to length of the floor along with Radcliffe. 6:45 left in the second quarter. Purple's up 17-8. Radcliffe across the timeline. Still moving with it. Passes it over to Thomas. Thomas takes a dribble, gives it out to Radcliffe. Radcliffe Jones with it.
I've seen 3 or 4 minutes cut off the penetration. Too many easy layups. Our defense is better than that.
19-8, the score. Purple's with the lead. Loving turns, spins, puts a shot up, bounces. Good. Seven points for Taven, 19-10. Harmon has to back it out, gets double teamed. Gives it up to Loving. Wildcats on the run. Taven down to top of the circle, looks for the three, doesn't take it. Drives in, gets the ball back, fakes, puts it up and in.
Great job by Taven staying with it after he lost it and getting it back and laying it in.
19. Got the lead by 4 points. 5 minutes left. To Jones. Radcliffe, Futsi, and Payne on the floor for the Wildcats, and Harmon stands out to pass it in. And still looking to get it in and having trouble. He who checked in the ball game for the Purples. And back to Harmon. Harmon backs it out near the timeline, passes on the left side to Wilson. To Jones, and then back to Harmon. Drive. And it's good.
That was a great shot. That was great defense. Helped and had a hand in the face.
No good tip. And the ball belongs to the Purples, and Wildcat fans really booing.
Yeah, I think Terry made the right call on that.
I couldn't see, but
yeah, I think that was out on tape.
Wilson really complaining to the official. He's done that. Because he's little doesn't mean he gets the call, does he? Works to the right side, Harmon. Shot blocked. And the Wildcat fans are letting him know about it. All right, Harmon. That was Payne that blocked it.
It's a great block
in the backcourt. And they get it up front, drive. Radcliffe, his second. For the Purples, 1 out of 2, 2 out of 3.
We had a start chart.
All right, inbounds, 23-12. The time. The Purples on the left side, the Dokes. And mishandled. Ollie Utsi with a three.
Good shot by Ollie. Maybe that'll get him going here.
Yep. 23-15. Wilson drives in, shots up for Wilson. He's the one who did it to Oaks. Back out to Roby. Left side to Loving. Nothing open. Gives it to Roby. To Dokes. Way out behind the three line. Roby. Still a 2-3. And Carnisso with a three.
Liso shot that from downtown Bowling Green, but he's capable of doing that.
He sure is. Cut the lead to 7, 25-18, 2:30 left. Harmon backs it out.
Franklin's in a 1-3-1 zone.
Harmon. And back over to Wilson. Corner up good. 13 points for him. And the 32nd timeout. And he's got the Purples up second quarter.
I agree. We're going to get some stops, and I think we're going to cut this lead right before halftime.
Yeah, let's see if we can. Roby will walk it up a little bit farther than slid across the line. Roby got Harmon on him. Gives it to back to Payne. Fakes, puts a shot up, rolls. Good. Dalen Payne with his first basket.
Good head fake by Dalen. Shot.
And Harmon gives it over with a foul.
We don't want to put him in the bonus right here.
The three again. And gives it to Harmon. Harmon drives in, puts the runner up, in and out, and no good. Rebound off of the floor. And Lovin will bring it across the time. By Harmon up, and it's no good, but a foul. Free throw line to shoot three.
You got to close out on that when you jump. A lot of times.
Was the ball fell about halfway between. 30-20, lead back to 10 as Trey Jones checks back in, and in the middle. And a foul called on the Purples.
Foul's on Harmon.
First foul.
His second.
Oh, it is.
He's
yeah.
got two,
Hey, he does. Back in and to Thomas, down the corner to Utsi. Gives it back to Dokes. All three-point shooters in one spot there. Roby drives in, puts a shot up, and a blocking foul called on Wilson. So he didn't get away with it that time. Wilson picks up his first. And Josiah will go to the free throw line for a couple here. Has not scored tonight. Matter of fact, I don't think he's shot, but cut into the 11-point lead here. Checks back in. Bash will check out, and Thomas will check out with 35 seconds left in the first half. Roby puts it up and bounces no good. Bass almost got across, but they give a ball to Wilson with half a minute left. Buser will go down in the corner, and Wilson brings it across the timeline. Payne out on him. Drives and good. And it'll be off of Purples to the Wildcats with 13. They set that up for Buser to take that shot. When he came across the line, he pointed to him. And so starters back in now for the Wildcats. See if they can cut into this 11-point lead. If we'll pick it up. And shots up and no good. But Radcliffe, that's his third. Not a lazy pass. No way that was that pass going to work. And the free throw is up, rims out.
If he can miss both of these, we'll catch a break here and hopefully go down and score right for the half.
That would be nice. 5 seconds left. Free throws up, and it's no good. Rebound by Lovin. Taven on the run with it. Fires up a lot. And Lovin will stand out. Gives his rebound. Didn't work that time.
Great work. He missed a shot, then he put it back in.
Well, they were trying to draw a foul. I don't think the officials are going to let him do that.
No, they're not.
He's got to have room to come down.
Absolutely. Bowling Green's done a lot of flopping, but the officials have not honored it, so I'm glad.
All right, Taylor with it. Passes on the left side to Wilson. Wilson cross courts it to Buser. They pass it inside. Taylor loses the ball. Lovin with it. Heads down the floor, all the way down. Turns around, gets it knocked loose. Puts it up and in. 31-24. Radcliffe on the bench, in case you're wondering, with 3 fouls. Harmon stands out to pass it in for the Purples. Still looking, and then it comes deep to Wilson. Fires up a 3, good, just like that.
Wilson's been a thorn in our side, but he's played a lot of games on this court, so not surprised he's scoring like he is.
Yeah, I don't think it's got nothing to do with the court. Stops, gives it to Thomas from the corner. 3 up and good. Palmer. Drives all the way down, gives it to up. Jones gives it to Harmon. On the left side it goes. Taylor drives, shot block, taken to Lovin. All the way down, gives it to Roby. Jones with it. No, don't we?
Absolutely. No child means to miss a shot.
All right, Harmon out front with it. Drives around Roby, throws a shot up and just no good. No good. Oh, come on, you're not going to call a foul on that. Wow. All of that knocking and slapping and banging and comes. It's just hard to believe that they would pick one out like that out of everything.
I think we got lucky. I think we fouled them a few seconds before that.
Well, they got to call it both ways. There's Harmon with it. Drives down the middle, puts a shot up good.
4-point swing. We miss a layup. They come down, hit a running floater.
Yep, that's only 5 points they've scored this quarter, but 36-29. Purples with the lead. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. To Utsi. Looks at the three, doesn't take it. Drives down, lays it up good and a foul.
Great head fake by Ollie.
And Thomas checks out. Ollie Utsi. Since the first. Lead, 4-point lead, 36-32. Harmon comes across the line. He walked and drives in, shots up, and rolls good and a foul. Lovin picks up his third foul. No no good. Rebound taken by Taylor up and in, and another foul.
We did not need that. Got a box out on the free throw line.
And foul called on Utsi. Well, we let him inside on us.
On number 11, Ali Utsi, his second team fourth. Timeout, Franklin City.
And timeout by the Wildcats, trailing at 40-32 with 4:23 left. Well, the scoreboard has got, and the free throw is no good. Somebody stepped in the lane too quick, so.
Called a break.
Yep. All right, here comes Radcliffe across the timeline. He's playing with 3 fouls. Utsi. Oh, what a play! Ali Utsi.
Wham, bam, alley-oop by Ali Utsi.
The 14th.
Play to Ali Utsi, which brought the house down.
Now we're getting a little discussion there between Harmon and trying to get it in, and finally they do.
Great game, great intent.
Good. Oh, come on now. I don't believe he touched him that time. I don't believe that.
What we've got to do, Mr. Moon, we've in the position.
Yep, 41-34. And he'll be back for his 3rd free throw, 2nd time, and he's been fouled.
We've given it closing out.
Yep. For the Purples. They give it to Loving. Taven. And there's a foul by Wilson. Picks up his 2nd. Wildcats will put the ball on the baseline. Dokes out to pass it in. Back to Utsi, top of the circle. Down in the corner and threw it away.
Ollie's got to get a better angle to make that pass. That's a hard pass from the right side over to the left.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've got the timeline comes Harmon. Gives it up to Wilson. Wilson backs it out near the timeline. Drives in and throws it over in the corner. Shots up from the side, good. By Trey Jones, his first basket. 45-34, leads at 11. As Payne drives, puts a shot up, and Lovin gets the rebound, sticks it back in.
Great putback.
Yep. 9-point lead again for the Purples. Wildcats had it back to 4 and had a 4-point turnaround, actually. Wilson with it. And he gives it out to Taylor. Taylor gives it. Harmon, top of the circle, backs out. Payne on him, drives down the middle, puts the jumper up way short.
Great defense.
Radcliffe sure was. Comes across the timeline with it. And he did. Doak.
Shot by Liso Doak. He shot that from Mariah's. He's capable of doing it.
Yep, and the lead is at 6 for the Purples. 2 minutes left in the in the third quarter. Wilson walks it across the line. Still dribbling. They give it into Payne. Ball slapped loose, and Utsi with a foul.
Good call there. You got to let him catch it. That hard angle to get a call, to not get a foul call on you from there.
Utsi picks up his third, and he'll go to the bench. Payne also takes a break, and Roby comes back in, and going to the free throw line, Terry Taylor. Be shooting one in the and up. But it doesn't matter. Bass with knock loose.
Charge.
Oh, charge on Wilson. And the Purples take a timeout with 1:20.
Well, they were doing better.
Treated to a great game also.
All right. And it will be Radcliffe inbounds it to Lovett. Top of the circle. Drives in, puts a shot up, good. 4 point. And foul is called on Roby, and that's Roby's third.
I know the Franklin, we did it. You know, Josiah fouled him there. We've got to back off him. No need in playing him that close. He's too skilled a ball handler to play him that close. Need to back off of him, pick him up.
And he's deadly at the free throw line. He's 6 out of 6 and got that one.
That one looked like it went the rim out, didn't it?
Yeah.
Got to stop giving away points like that.
Eight out of 8.
I'd like to see us get a stop. Quarter
6-point lead for the Purples. Loving fires a long three-pointer up, no good. Rebound taken by Taylor. And all the way down, puts
Too
it
easy.
up
You
and
got to
in.
stop ball. Terry Taylor got the rebound and went 94 feet. That can't happen if we're going to win and make it to the championship game.
Well, that's right. And couldn't. All right, Taven gives it to Dokes. Back over to Roby down in the corner. Radcliffe with a three-pointer. Got it.
Great shot by Trey.
Does drive low, throw. End of the third quarter, Purple's 50. They are 7 for 7 out of 8 from the free throw line in the third quarter. So
Held them to 6 field goals, but they made 7 free throws.
53-46, and the Purples with the basketball to put it in play. And Harmon gives it into Taylor. Takes the dribble. Utes out on him. They give it. Line dribbles to the right side. Runner up. Good.
Harmon's an amazing player.
Oh, no doubt. He's homegrown.
Absolutely. Kentucky.
55-48. Purples with the lead and 7 minutes left in the ball game. Wilson with it. Drives in, puts the shot back over his head, up and in.
We've not been able to do anything with their guards tonight. They've been the difference. They've got 40 points.
And Lovin puts a shot up. The foul called before the shot.
Wilson and Harmon have got 40 of their 57. They've just been hard to stop tonight. They've been the difference.
And Thomas checks back in. Payne will check out. 57-48. Purples with the lead at 9, and Wildcats with the ball. And lazy pass. No need to make that pass. And he missed it. Wilson missed an easy layup.
Called a break on that one. Now we got to make them pay.
Drives in, puts the shot up, got it blocked. Can't go in there like that. With the basketball. So mistakes at both ends. Wilson drives, shots up, and no good, but a foul. And Utes is fourth, and Wilson goes to the back. Shooting a couple. I don't have the same amount of points for him that I do. Actually, my book and the sheet and the scoreboard up there, all three different. Free throws up, no good.
Oh, but I'm going to tell you this, Mr. Moon. I've been knowing you for a long time, and no matter what the official book has, I'm going with you.
Yeah, well, no, I think I may be right. Well, I've changed it now, so, I mean, you know, trying to make it. This is the official thing. This little sheet is here. Now what?
You're official, sir.
All right, Wilson back at the line. Puts it in there. Good. 58-48, 10-point lead. And, you know, that 10-point lead came in the first quarter.
Sure did. We called a break because we've only given up 1 point out for those 2 back-to-back turnovers. So
yep.
I think we can capitalize.
Gives it back to Doak. Looks at the 3, passes inside, gives it to Lovin, lays it up and in. And the same thing that Mr. Thurman and I have said all year, there's not one person in this state that I've seen that can handle Taven Lovin.
I agree. I'd take him over anybody in the state.
Drive, shots up and good once again. Angelo Wilson just drives in, gets an easy layup. Roby with it. He can't stop a ball game for that. When we've got the ball and they've got a player down.
They're not supposed to stop it. Kick, but he wasn't. We were on our end.
And he was and there was nobody. All right, here we go. Roby to pass it in. And gets it into Dakota. Thomas with it, backs it out, gives it to Dokes. To Lovin. Taven with it. Drives, stops, puts the jumper up, bounces, no good. Rebound by the Purples, and Payne with a foul. That will be his first. And be 1-1. I didn't see what happened. I was writing.
Getting a little chippy. You know, both teams get a little chippy, a little taunting out there. But, you know, when you have Frank Simpson Bowling Green, that's going to happen.
That's right. If it didn't, I would worry about it.
30 years ago, Mr. Moon, we played in a district tournament here, and I was chippy.
Yeah.
It was Bowling Green. I don't mind admitting
really?
that. And me and Michael Dawson, Brian Powell, we were chippy the whole game. All in good fun, but it was Bowling Green.
Oh, no, not Brian Powell. Surely not. All right. Free throw in there. Got it.
Again, we've got to stop fouling so far from the basket. We've got to make them work. We're giving away too many points fouling in the backcourt.
And Wilson checks back in the ball game. And free throw is good. The Wildcats have shot 1 free throw in this half. 1 free throw. That's all. Purple. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
It's a whale of a discrepancy.
So that's the lead. Right.
Big shot by Taven. The flop, they want to foul.
And the officials will quit calling the flops, and they call them in the point lead.
We were in the same situation in Franklin, except they were winning, so maybe we can return the favor.
Jump shot up from the side, actually an air ball, but Taylor with the rebound put it back up. Radcliffe across the timeline. Double dribbled in the backcourt with nobody guarding him. All right, Purples. Harmon with it. Still in the backcourt. Walks it across the line to Wilson. Wilson turns, drives, throws a scoop shot up and no good. Lovin with the rebound. Drives all the way down. And a foul out on the floor.
That was a good foul because that's only their 4th foul of the half, so we've got to take it out.
Yeah, they got 5, so don't make any difference. Still not shooting the bonus. Gives it to Levin, to Thomas, to Doak. Puts shot up, no good.
Was hit on the arm, no call.
So Terry Taylor picks up a foul. Still not in the bonus. And the Wildcats will put it in play. D.G. Sherrill at the midcourt. We had that one official that we had earlier. He called a technical foul on him.
Yeah.
To Utsi. Over to Levin, and the pass a little bit off. Couldn't get the slam dunk to go down. 12-point lead for the Purples, 64-52 with 3:52 left. Harmon passes over to Wilson, down in the corner to Taylor. Taylor gets double teamed and back out to Wilson and over to Harmon. And they pass it to Wilson, drives in, shots up and good. Trey Jones with the basket. Here's fourth point. 66-52. Levin across the line. Driving, still moving with it. Gets double teamed over to the corner to Radcliffe, puts in a three. Trey Radcliffe.
Good shot by Trey. We're still within striking distance, 66-55.
11 points down, 3 minutes, 12 seconds left. .23 points, and the 8th grader for the Purples with 25 points.
Oh no, they've got Taven for 25, Mr. Moon, and they've got Harmon.
Oh, it's the other way. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at the wrong side. Too many threes up there.
All right, kind of confusing.
All right. Okay, it'll be Wilson to try to pass it in, and gets it in. Wilson drives all the way down and shot blocked and taken by the Wildcats. Payne with it.
Still got time.
Yep. To Dokes.
Open from Liso.
No good. Over the back, no call.
Oh.
And Wilson with it. Shots up and no good. And a foul. Harmon on the floor.
Josiah made sure the young man didn't make that shot.
Purples didn't like that, did they?
They'll get over it.
Yeah. Josiah's fourth, and Harmon goes back to the free throw line. Been there a lot of times.
Taven was a few inches away from getting that steal right there.
Sure was.
A few inches away. It was close.
Free throw's good by Harmon. Well, we just going to have to get us a better recruiting coordinator is what we're going to have to do, like the Purples have. All right, Harmon at the line. Puts it up. Got them both. 3, 4, 5. And 68-55. Radcliffe gives it to Dokes. Dokes drives inside. And Lovin puts it up and in.
Great dunk by Taven. I don't know that he didn't get hit on the...
Gets double teamed. Brings it across the line. Passes on the right side. Shots up, no good. Taylor with the rebound.
Didn't put a body on Taylor. Didn't put a body on Taylor. It's death.
70-57. 2 minutes left. And Lovin heads for the basket and the shot's up, but it's a bonus, so he'll. Well, he's complaining. Taven Lovin will go to the free throw line, and this is only the second free throw in the second half.
Unbelievable. We've got the best player in the state, and we shoot 2 free. The best player is penetrating, too.
Well, he's only shot 3 for the game. Free throw, no good. Taylor with the rebound. Carried the ball, no call. And back to Harmon, just across the line. Drives down the middle, shots up, no good. Rebound by Lovin. Gets it up to Dokes. Dokes will drive. And good. 70-59, 11-point lead for the Purple.
Young men and our coaches. I'd put these guys and coach with anybody in the state. And at the end of the day, that's what matters more so than any trophy.
Absolutely. Here we go. It'll be Harmon to pass it in. And then it comes to Taylor. And draws a double team up to Wilson. Puts it up, and it goes in.
Saw the block. I think that was the right call on that. I think Trey was leaning.
Yep. Wilson to the free throw line. Utsi back in the game, and Dakota Thomas back in, and Lovin also in the game, along with Dokes and Radcliffe. Bowling Green, the number 1 team in the state all season long, ever since they came back from the King of the Bluegrass. Right after that. Free throws up, got it. 73-59. Minute 30 left. And Levin gives it up to Radcliffe. Trey across the line. Fires up a three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Taylor. Nobody under there. Shot that one a little bit too quick, maybe. Minute 15 left. Wilson drives all the way down and loses the ball.
Wow.
Golly. Radcliffe gives it out to Utsi. Fires a three-pointer up. No good. Rebound by the Purples. 55 seconds left. Taylor will bring it across the line. Drives down and dribbling with it, and finally Utsi gets the foul, and that'll be Utsi's 5th. Two, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 free throws, 20 free throws by the Purples, and we have shot 3.
It's amazing.
5. We shot 5.
That's amazing. Again, we've got best player in the state, and we see 5 free for the game.
Yeah, it's for the game. Taven is 1 of 2, or no, 2 out of 3. Ali Utsi 1 out of 1. Josiah Roby 0 for 2. Taylor shooting free throws, puts it up, got it. And we got a technical. I didn't see exactly what happened.
Technical on Ollie. Ollie's frustrated into the ball game. I understand. The downside to that is, both teams have been jawing a little bit. I think the Purple player, he was jawing also, as Ollie was. The correct thing the official should have done was come in and say, guys, let's quit it, opposed to calling a technical on one team.
4 more free throws by the Purples. My goodness, 77-59, and Taven Lovin checks out of the ball game, and man, he gets a standing ovation. 20, whatever it was, points I didn't see for it. Let's see. Covington and Blackwell and Harris. Pritchard, Covington.
Our kids and our program, we do it the right way, so
That's
I'm
exactly
so proud
right.
of our kids. We do it the right way.
Don't recruit and don't cheat. So that's all right. I'll take our kids.
All day, every day.
Clock running down to 30 seconds here. Covington with the rebound off of that long miss. Drives all the way down and
gets bumped.
Just didn't want to shoot free throws, I guess. 22 seconds. All practical purposes of the game is over. 77-59, and Purple's bouncing it around with 6 seconds left. Wildcats just back off.